Hi, welcome to a latest update from my videos. Sorry, I've been really busy and haven't had much time to update, but I really thought it's a good to have an English review of this laptop I have here with me because there's not much English reviews for this. You might mistake it for a Razer Blade Pro, but it isn't. It is a 17-inch laptop, but it's very light. You can see I can hold it with one hand. It's a E-Razer Beast from Medion, which is actually based on the Tongfeng platform. It comes, you can buy it on Amazon in UK and probably some other European countries. It's got infrared and so it's got the regular stuff. What impressed me most is the price performance at the top tier here. It's got a 150 watt, I could not believe it, on a thin chassis like this. 150 watt RTX 3080 laptop, which is basically equivalent to a 3070 Ti desktop. So this is what's an impressive laptop, given the specs and given the price of competing solutions from Razer. A chair here, it's a Razer chair, but this is not a Razer laptop. So first things first, I'll probably zoom in and show you a little bit more. Can you see the laptop? Okay. So now I was going to show you, first of all, is that if you go on Tech Power GPUC, this is an incredible spec. I mean, the 3080 laptop comes in two versions. One is 8 gig GDDR6 and this is 16 gigs. So this matches the AMD spec, and it does a pretty decent performance in terms of ETH mining. It's one of the best ETH mining laptops I've ever seen. Nearly 59, 58, 59 ETH hash if you're interested in mining. It also does an impressive amount of benchmarks, and it comes by default with 32 gigs of RAM pre-installed and 1 terabyte NVMe. So this is a pretty impressive overall laptop. In this GPU-Z, you can see it's got AMD Radeon because obviously it comes with a 5800 Ryzen 7. And there we go. It's got Samsung GDDR6 and it's got 16 gigs, whereas the built-in Radeon one it's only got 512 obviously DDR4. It's basically reserving system memory for it. So overall, pretty impressive laptop. The screen is a QHD screen. It's 165 hertz. On battery, it probably isn't because I'm running out on battery right now. It probably isn't running, but I can just double check if it's running. And it doesn't have the problems that the Razer does, which you have to force it to use only the NVIDIA one on Razers to get 165 hertz. This one just gets 165 hertz, whether it's using the MUX switch or not. Software-wise, it's a bit lacking, so it's a bit of a trouble to go and download, but it's on the Medion website, but the instructions are in German, so I had to use a translator. But basically, there's a app which comes, it's a native Windows app, which allows you to configure the performance profiles. You can make the fan run at full speed, and it's pretty loud. You can hear that. Can you hear that? That's a pretty loud fan, but it keeps the CPU cool, so you get pretty high boosts. And I guess this is a good just general review of this. It's a premium laptop. It's got everything you want. The mouse is incredibly accurate. Unlike some like the Dell, I have a Dell laptop there. The mouse isn't so accurate. The touchpad. This is an incredibly accurate touchpad. So it's a premium device throughout and through. It's just less expensive. The only thing that you could see they've saved money on, outside of course using magnesium as a shell, magnesium aluminum, which is lighter, instead of using pure CNC aluminum, which is the Razer does, is the bottom. The bottom panel is plastic. It's pretty good quality plastic, but it's plastic. Like the Gigabyte Aorus. I would highly recommend this for a portable laptop. That if you need something to do for video editing as well as gaming, because this can handle all of that. And it's an 8-core Ryzen. Only downside is I don't believe it has a Thunderbolt port. It's got a USB-C, but usually AMD laptops don't have Thunderbolt. But let me just double check. Has it got a Thunderbolt driver? Extensible host controller, storage, NVMe, video. Nope. Don't think it's got. I don't think it has, but it's it's got Wi-Fi 6 and network adapter from Intel, and otherwise everything else is non-Intel. I think maybe I'll just run and see if I've got any benchmark here to run. But no, I don't have any benchmarks. But maybe if you guys are interested, I can do a more in-depth review. But generally, the performance has been amazing. It's one of the best ETH mining laptops there is. It's got an amazing amount of video RAM for using DaVinci Studio, and I'm really impressed with it. Especially if you can get it for around £1,600 or something like that. It's an amazing deal. On regular price, it's more close to 2,300 from Medion, and you might be able to get it on Amazon for about £2,000. But always check eBay. Sometimes there's very good deals on eBay. And just the other thing to show you, it's got one USB on this side. It's got a microphone and a headset port, and it's got two USBs on that side. It's got a mini SD card reader, and the USB-C is actually on the back. I'm not sure why that is, but you're supposed to use it for display. But it's got the HDMI, and it has a full Ethernet jack, so that's very important. I'm not sure how fast the Ethernet is, but I can just check right now. And it has a power supply. So all in all, a very impressive design, very lightweight for a 17-inch laptop. It's